I bought this camera about a month ago and I've been using it for my cycling, my running and other action related or fun related videos with this Insta360. And today I'm gonna share with you what's my experience for past 1 month with this camera. Hello everyone, my name is Rishi. I make videos about running, cycling and product reviews related to sports. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing to my channel. I'll be bringing more of this kind of videos. So this Insta360 camera that I have been using it for my running and cycling and other action related videos. There are certain things that I really liked about it and there are some of the things I really didn't like it. So to move on to what are the things that I like it, let me summarize all those, okay? First of all, this camera is so easy to use. You just take it off from this cap, slide it out and just start shooting. Just press one button, just shoot. And you can just put it into your backpack, take it out or even on your pocket and then just take it out and start shooting. And it's really handy and it doesn't really take you too long for you to compose here, there and look at it whether the frame is right or wrong. So you just take it out, start shooting it. That's it. It's so convenient. That's what I like about this camera. GoPro does the same thing as well. However, you need to ensure that you are at the right angle. But with this Insta360, you don't have to worry about it. So convenience is really important and it's really good for me. And the next one is the stabilization. This camera is a crazy stabilized. You just do whatever, you just do however you want to shoot it. At the end of the day, your footage comes out so smooth. I have been using a GoPro Hero 6 and honestly it does have a bit of a stabilizing technique or the factor over there. However, nothing compared to Insta360 actually. It's crazy stable. I don't really have to worry when I'm cycling. Let's say I mount the Insta360 on my bicycle on the front handlebar and I just shoot, and then after a while when I finish my cycling and shooting and then come back and then check it out the footage, it's perfect. It's just nice. I don't have to worry about stabilizing after the shoot has been done. Maybe with the whatever the software Final Cut Pro can stabilize a little bit, but with this camera don't have to worry about it and it's just nice. So yes, stabilization on this Insta360 is one of the another factor I really liked about it as well. And the next one is the sound. This Insta360 has got a built-in 4 microphones on the one of the side and the other side and the front and at the back. The voice that you record on it while doing the vlogging or action shoot or doing any other recording, the voice or the sound that captures with this one is relatively good actually. It's not crazy as the studio sound or the external mic that you purchase and then attach to it or hook onto it. It's not that really great, but action camera with the quality of the sound that it gives out, it's really phenomenal. It's really nice. I really like it. Otherwise you have the action camera and then you can get a very nice footage. However, the sound is really not nice. It's muffled, it's not sync, it's not nice. But this one, the sound is very good. That's what I like it about it as well. Alright, the next one is, no need to say, the invisible stick. You take out, you start shooting, and on your footage this long stick that you have, it just disappears. That is so awesome. So you can just shoot it, and then any angle, anywhere, however you want to do it, the stick won't appear on your footage. That gives really a flexibility how you want to show yourself, how you want to present yourself during your vlog, running, or even cycling as well. Since it does not, the stick doesn't come into your frame, then your footage looks so nice, and many other times it looks like it's shot by someone else. You have somebody to help you to shoot your video. It looks like you are doing a very professional job, but you are only one man. So for example, for myself as well, when I'm on a run or even a cycling, there is nobody I can ask to take a video for me. So what I do it, use this one, just extend the pole, then start shooting it, and amazingly this stick just disappears from the footage. Alright, okay, so next thing I like about it is the horizon lock, that the technique that it has got on this camera. So meaning to say, it's like you shoot it this way, however you shoot it, this way, that way, or whatever way as well, your footage always comes straight, or at least you can do the reframing after you have finished shooting. So that is one of the things I like it. When you go on the shooting, and then you always have to ensure that your footage is really at the level, and then you need to make sure that the footage doesn't turn out to be like a bit slided on the side, or it's not really in there, and also not really into the center. So I think that is really frustrating part of it. But with this camera, not really need to worry about that part, because it would definitely be within the horizon that you can either shoot directly from this one, or at least edit it after you have done the shooting and all the whatever the job has been done. So horizon lock is the perfect thing for me. I really liked it about. Oh my god, it's so hot out here in Singapore. It's crazy. I'm sweating while doing this video. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, those were the few good things that I liked about this camera. Actually, there are so many more I really liked about it. Perhaps maybe the ease of use, and then the footage that comes out with it. There are so many things I really liked about it. But there are certain things that I really don't like about this camera. Coming from GoPro and then switch to this Insta360, there are certain things that I really don't like it. So let me share with you. Alright, the first of all, the most frustrating part about this camera is the file type. It shoots on its native file format in INSV file, and that file only compatible if you are using the native app, the Insta360 app on your mobile phone, or if you are using it on your laptop or desktop, they have their own desktop app, and then reframe it and then export it. Okay, and that file is really heavy as well. It's not really a small size file, because it shoots 360 angle, so the file is really huge. So if you are those who like to just take out the SD card and then put it into your editing software and then start editing, I guess that's not what you can do it with this camera. You need to reframe it, and then again export that footage, and again put it into your editing applications or the app, and then do the editing. So that was one of the things I really didn't like it. At first, when I started using it, I had to shoot, put it into mobile, do a bit of editing, framing, and then export it, then put it into a Final Cut Pro. I use Final Cut Pro, and then do a further editing. So it's like extra time that you need to spend. So yep, that is one of the drawback for me. Alright, next thing is the file size. Really, the Insta360's their native file format, and the size of the footage that comes out on it, because of its resolution 5.7K and it shoots entire 360, the file size is massive. I use an iPhone 128GB, and if let's say I go for a one bicycle ride and do the shooting, and I export those footage into my my iPhone, my iPhone will be full. I can't do it anything. What I need to do it is I do one by one, like one footage by one footage, download it, then after that do the editing, reframe it, export it, delete the original one which is very large file, and then work on with the next one. So that's how it is. So because of the file size, it might be a bit of a problem for some of us who do not own higher storage on our mobile phone or even a laptop as well, because my laptop is 256 GB, and after whatever the software, it would left with about less than 200. So putting it all the footage inside and then trying to edit, sometimes the storage is not enough. So that is another thing that I feel a bit frustrating. So all right, okay, next one is resolution. I have been using a GoPro, and on a GoPro you can shoot 4K video, and then even though it's not stabilized, but at least it does shoot a 4K video. This one, it does shoot 5.7K, but there is a catch, because when you shoot a 5.7K, that's for the entire 360 angles, everywhere, everything, it would sum up with a 5.7K. But after you have reframed it and then you have edited on your either laptop or a mobile phone, then when you export it, the maximum you can get it is 1080p, just the HD footage. Those videos that I shoot, I find it like the videos are very choppy. It's not up to the very good quality. You know, if you are on very low lit light areas, like there is no enough sufficient light, you can see the videos are chopping. Especially when I go for a trail run where I enter inside the jungle and there is no enough light, then you can see that the footage is not really good. It's not really good. I can see that it's chopping off here and there, and it's really not nice. So that is one of the things I really didn't like it. Alright, so the next thing that I really didn't like about this camera is the size. Though it is just slightly smaller than the palm size, but because of the stick, it really extends quite long. And for me especially, I use it for my running. It's quite difficult for me to carry on my pocket while running, or even I tried to put it into my hydration bag, which really didn't work as well because of the weight. Because when I put it in there, it wobbles, and then like it was not really nice. And when I purchased this that time, it came with this long stick. Even worse, because this long stick is so long that I can't really fit into my hydration belt. If I put it on my hydration bag as well, it's quite not really good. Though for the cycling, it didn't really matter, because I used to put this stick into one of the screws and then just tie it on my handlebar. So for cycling was not really a big issue, but for the running, it was a bit of an issue for me. So what I did is I went ahead to buy the smaller one. I guess this one is for the Insta360R. The size is slightly smaller, a bit bigger than my palm size. So when I extend it doesn't really go that far. But I think that this is just nice for vlogs or the videos that I shoot during my run. So do consider that factor as well, whether if it's okay for you. For those people who use this one for running like myself, get a smaller stick. That's my suggestion if you are really considering to buy. Better to get a smaller stick than the long stick. But if you are buying for the long stick, or if you are buying a long stick together with the shorter also, that is also very good, because you know what you can do. Actually, you can just attach the long one and the short one and make it even longer, and you can do those drone like a video, you know, drone type of a video. That, let's say you don't have a drone, but you can just make it like those. Alright, so the next one is a bit worrying. it's not that I didn't like it, but it's really worries me a lot is the lens. If you look into it, the lens is like a fish eye. A little bit it comes out, and a bit here it comes out on the other side as well. So you cannot just leave your camera standing like this, or any other ways as well. So that is very worrying part, and it might get scratched as well if you do not have a cup that covers it like this, or you put it in a pouch to make sure that it doesn't really scratch the lens. The most worry part is, let's say if you just keep it like this without a cap, and then you drop it and then the lens breaks, that's it. I didn't check how much does it cost to replace this lens, but I heard it's really expensive. So I'm worried about this thing only. If it gets broken or damaged, then I think it's cheaper to buy a camera instead of replacing this thing. So another thing that you could do, or actually I bought it, the lens hood, or the lens cover that protects the lens, and I guess somehow that might help a bit. But if really you do not like the lens cover, then I bought this one about $10 something, so you can just put it into the cap and then just carry along. So every time when I need to start shooting, then I just take it out and then I shoot it. So this is a little bit of a worry part. So yep. Alright, so that's all about what I liked and what I didn't like about this camera. To summarize, I'm okay with this camera. It's okay, even though it doesn't shoot 4K, the footage doesn't turn out to be very nice, but the one and only thing that I really like about it is the conveniences of this one, because you just take it out, you just start shooting. No need to worry about whether you are on a frame or you are not on the frame, or whether it is horizontal or vertical, or however it is. You just take it out, shoot. That's the part that I really like about it. And also not forgetting, when you are on a running or cycling like myself, the smooth footage, the stable footage that we needed is what I'm getting it from this camera. So yes, to sum it up, for the first few days I feel okay, GoPro would have been better, I guess, but eventually I got used to it, and I would be carrying this camera every time I go out on a run, or even maybe for some travel or something. I would surely be carrying this camera for the sake of getting some shots that really we struggle to shoot it, like maybe just take it and then just maybe see later on after the shooting is completed, then see whether it come out good or not, which would have been a bit of a struggle with the GoPro and other cameras. So yes, so that's all about this camera. I hope you liked the video. If you did, consider subscribing to my channel, and of course don't forget to give a thumbs up. Comment below if you have anything. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself and the people around you. Bye bye. Ciao.